Hello guys, we're back here, Value Customs. Got a little new hairdo. Look a little better now. My wife says I couldn't go out in public no more without getting my hair cut, so I had to get it done. But this is gonna be a real quick one. I did something that I can't remember ever doing before. So I'm gonna walk outside here. Last week, I parked my shop truck right in front of my garage door. I normally park there. By the way, this is my shop truck, 1993 regular cab work truck. Put a push bumper on it. We'll do a quick walk around since we're out here. Kind of a fun truck. Got a Tommy lift on the back of it. I use that Tommy lift or Eagle lift, or I don't even know what brand this thing is. Doesn't really matter. Works great. Never mind the license plates, whatever. So yeah, it's right in front of my garage door. That's not the problem. The problem is, I get walked around here. The problem is, I can't find the keys. I have no idea. The keys have been missing for a week. I've looked everywhere. In the 50 years I've been on Earth, I don't remember losing a set of keys. But I did. So I've looked in the truck, I've looked around the truck, I even went and chased down the last few places I've been. Now the truck's been sitting here for a week because I've been procrastinating what I'm gonna have to do to be able to start it, you know. It's kind of silly. Yeah. I mean, we've got multiple vehicles. I've got keys everywhere. I just don't have the keys to this anymore. So, the only thing I can do is we'll climb in here. And she's just a good old work truck. Roll up windows, nothing. These old Chevys have some of the most comfortable seats you ever had, though. You know, we got vinyl floors so we can just rinse it out if it gets dirty. But there's one thing. They're missing. I got no keys. So, the next best thing is, I guess we're gonna rip that steering column apart and put us a new lock cylinder in there. I don't know what else to do. I can't move the truck. So, I'm gonna go back in the shop. I'm gonna grab some tools, and we're gonna hang out for a little bit and change a lock cylinder. All because I lost the damn keys. We'll be right back. Let me get some tools and some weapons when we get this thing apart. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, all right, I'll be honest with you. We're back, and I'll be honest with you here. It's been a while since I've done one of these ignition switches in one of these hot rods. We do have just a standard steering column, no tilt in there, so that's going to make it a little bit easier. So what I grabbed is what I could remember. Like I said, it's been in a few days, years, whatever. Yeah. So I grabbed a few things that I can remember I need. I got my impact, get the nut off, got a couple different things. I got a snap-on pick. I did go down to the old AutoZono and picked up a new lock cylinder. I haven't even opened this up. I better make sure it's got the keys in there. Yep, look at there, look at there. We'll have to paint them fluorescent orange or something. I don't know, so I don't put a leash on them. I don't want to lose them again. So we'll get that in. And so yeah, I'm going to try to get this here camera situated up so you can hang out and watch. I don't know how we're going to get her done. Maybe we'll get her up like this, something like that. Try to get it focused. Yeah, that ain't gonna work very well. Let's go like this. There we go. How's that? What happens if I sit down in here now so I can get to work? I'll try to stay out of the way. How's that look? Yeah, you can see it over my fat butt. All right, I'll try to walk you through this here as much as I can remember. I'd love to turn the steering wheel straight, but I can't. So we'll pop this off. Let's reach in there and try to get that horn unhooked. All right, success so far. Okay, we got a nut down in there. I grabbed a couple different sizes because I couldn't remember what it was. What we got there, 13/16. There we go. We'll buzz that off real quick. Mighty DeWalt impact. Oh, that came off a lot easier than I thought it was gonna. Now, the smart thing is get your puller out. I'm not very smart. We've established that a couple times already, or I wouldn't be doing this. So, unfortunately, I'm here at home, not at my day job shop where my puller's at. So, we're gonna try something stupid, but it may work. Normally, without the inset steering wheels, we can get away with just kind of pulling on it, smacking it with a hammer, and that steering wheel comes loose. Well, let's give that a shot. Plug ears. Get my knees up under here. Put that in the center there. Pull a little bit. And look at there. Look at there. We got lucky. We got lucky. Pull that steering wheel off. Now let's try to remember. A lot of times they're splined. And we got lucky we are splined. So, want to remember it's right there. Okay. We'll set that away. Okay. Now there's a snap ring inside there. We need this fancy tool here. You can get these at any of your parts stores. They're pretty cheap. I think this one might be a cheap one from AutoZone. Now you can buy them off the tool trucks, but I'll be honest, there's no reason to spend that kind of money. I love my Snap-on guy and my Mac guy. We used to have a Matco guy, but that Matco guy, his ship sailed, so he's no longer around. But the other two show up, and we try to support them as much as we can. But when it comes to simple stuff like this, we just can't pay $129 for a, I don't know, $10 tool. Okay. Anyway, quit talking. We'll get this snap ring popped up out of here. And you're up there, grab another box. See, I do buy stuff off the Matco truck, and I do believe that one's a Snap-on. So I mean, I support everybody. I'm not all that partial to just one. So we'll go around here, get that popped up out of there. Come on now. Come on, you can do it. Play nice. Play nice. There we go. One more spot. Gonna need to pick over here on this one. Switched hands here. All right. That bad boy is loose and up out of there. Sometimes they fight, and this one's doing a little bit of a fight, but that's all right. There, got her out of there. As you loosen this up, there should be a spring pushing back on us. And we get that loose there, and then we can turn that off. All right. Okay, get this snap ring off here. Oh, she got caught on the second hoop. That's all right, we'll get her off there. There's our snap ring. A little horn cover. Oh, you know what? I knew I was going to forget tools. I knew it. I knew it. We'll be right back. I forgot a screwdriver. I knew I needed one. Why didn't I grab it? That was dumb. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And there we go. We got a Mac screwdriver this time. I want to make them all feel lucky that I'm using them. I don't want to single out anybody. All right, get a couple screws out of the way here. And, oh, hey, we need that. We need that. Get that. Okay. Put that there. That's the little deal. Holds your blinker switch in place. Now we'll take out the screws that hold the internal blinker part of the switch, not the lever. Internal part. Should be 3 screws in here. 2 of them you can get too easy. Third one isn't too bad. You just gotta turn the switch. Before I do that, there is the hazard switch on the bottom over here. We got to get that off too. Get them to shut off here. All right, we got that out of the way. And we'll get this last screw out. Hopefully, we'll be lucky enough that this will have enough room to slide up for us. Sometimes they do, sometimes you got to go underneath and unhook them. But I do believe we got enough. Yes, we do. All right, inside here, you'll have the piece that turns that back of the blinker switch on there. Take that out of there. And I forgot the size of that, so I didn't bring it out. There's one more bolt holding this in. So again, I'll be right back. Good thing the shop isn't too far. I mean, good thing I pulled up to the door. That'd be a long ways to go get tools when I can't remember what I'm doing here. I'm glad I parked here, just not glad I lost the keys. All right, be back. And we're back. I grabbed my whole 1/4-inch set here, one of them, a little snap-on set I got. It's real handy. That's a long ways. I'm kind of winded from walking over there. So anyway, well, looks like that might be like a 5/16 maybe. We'll give that a shot. Yeah, get this fancy screwdriver flipped around. There we go. All right, we're just about home free here. Be able to move this truck again. Nice long screw there. And look at there. All that because I lost a key. That was silly. Okay, let's look at our lock cylinders. Yep, they look the same. They look good. Let's put this one in here. Oh, look at there. We can start the truck now. Ha ha. Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have lost them keys. I don't know how it happened. As I'm getting old, I'm losing my mind, I guess. But now we'll just reverse the process real quick. Put everything right back together. It's a good thing it was a simple thing. And them lock cylinders, I think that lock cylinder from the old AutoZone, 17 bucks, something like that. So it wasn't like it was a major catastrophe, but it's still, it was dumb. There was no reason to lose keys. I don't know. And no, I don't have a door key now, so if you ever come to visit me, it'll be unlocked. Matter of fact, I think it was always unlocked anyway. So, okay, so we'll just reverse the process. We got that in there, the key's working. We'll get this pushed back down in place here. There we go, there it is. Stay. And a couple screws back in her. 1, 2. Let's just snug that one in there a little bit so it tries to stay in place for me. There we go. Buzz that down in there, tighten her up. I want to make sure it's not binding up. Everything will move nice and smoothly. Like I said, if this was a tilt column, it'd be somewhat more difficult. There'd be a rack inside there and you'd have to line all that up. But these standard columns, this isn't a bad job. It really isn't. It's just more stupid that you had to do it because you made a mistake. But it is what it is. So we just about got that back. We'll put our hazard switch back together here. It came apart, little spring inside there. Make sure you got that turned right. Get the screw down the center. Put her back in. And it was easier to take out. There we go. And the hazards work. Shut them back off. All right. So we get our blinker switch lever here put back into place. I believe we got it. Get the screw back in. Oh, don't have her in all the way. There we go. Oh, there we go. that screw back in there. And it's easy not to get them mixed up because this is a different size head screw on it. It's got kind of a washer built in. I don't know the technical term. I don't think it matters. But so get that all nice and tight. Make sure our blinkers work. Yep, they sure do. All right, so we want to get our horn button back on there. Get that pushed down and line our deal back up here. And there are, I don't know, maybe you can't see that, but there's grooves inside there. See them grooves? Makes it real easy to line things right back up where you're at. So if you ever do this and you're nervous about what it is or what we got going on, it's a good thing I took that back off because it was upside down and somebody would have caught that and made a comment. But I caught it, I got it. Wiggle that around a little bit, you'll find them grooves that'll only go on in one spot. So that's good. That's good. Keeps me from screwing that up too. Get the little snap ring back in there. And normally I just get a bigger socket and just push it down, but I'll put this back on here just so you can see how it works. We'll get this pushed back on, get that spun around a little bit, give us some more room. Screw this back on. All in all, this is, what is it, 10-15 minute process once you get all the tools lined up out here. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this, and so it's like riding a bike. Start remembering things until you don't, and then you got to go back in there and get more tools. But that's all right. That's all right. I need to exercise. It's kind of punishment for losing the darn keys in the first place. So, couple screwdrivers here. We'll get that pushed back down where it's supposed to be. There we go. Eventually it'll go down there. There we go. All right, come on now. Making me look bad here. Okay. Get that back off. Everything looks good. Ready for our steering wheel again. And again, that's got the same splines inside, but you got to be careful because you can get this off a little bit and then it's kind of sucks. But there is a line in here to line up. The steering wheel lines up with the steering shaft there. There is a nice line there. And the way I took this apart, sometimes I get carried away and I hit that too hard and then that line's gone. You can't see where it's at, but I got lucky this time and I didn't mess it up. So I think I am off one little cog there. Well, that's kind of right in. Yeah, right there, right there. I do remember the steering wheel being turned just a little bit when we started this project, so we'll get this nut on here. If it wants to go back on, maybe it doesn't want to go back on. But it's going to, or we can't drive it. All right, there it's back on. We'll get the old impactor out here. Give her a couple of ooga-doogas. One more ooga-dooga, just to make sure it's on there. All right, we're good there. Hey, the lock works. Get our horn back together. Now, it's really common for this little plastic thing in here that I guess I should have said something when I had a part. Really common for that to break on these old trucks. So you kind of got to be careful putting this back in that you don't break that. It's got two little ears, one here, one up here. But this is one goes down inside there and locks it in place. So I'm gonna get that down in there without breaking anything. Get my hand down in there would be good. You know what? Let's do it this way. That does come off the back there, so you don't got to. I try to cheat and just not mess with it, but I really don't want to break that off. So we'll go back this way where there's more room. And you can see down in there, you can see where it's supposed to go, and you just need it to turn now. Come on, turn. There we got it. There we got it. We'll plug this back in. Maybe we'll plug it back in. All right, come on. There it's in. Get her cover line back up here. Oh, horn works. Horn works, that's good. Let's see if she'll start. Oh, good old truck. Good old girl. She's not even mad at me for losing the key. That's good. Yeah, look at that. Look, I found them. All right, well, I'm gonna put some tools away here and move this darn truck so I can get into the shop and get to work. Actually, I was working. Well, I gotta get in there and do some more stuff. We gotta get going on that 50 again, and like I said, this is gonna be just a quick short video, so we'll get that out there. We'll get back working on the 50 or the bug or something else. I don't know. We're gonna do something. But if you're still hanging out watching, I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button for me so you see more shenanigans. Hopefully I don't lose any more keys. That didn't make any sense, but whatever. Hit a like there. If you saw something that I could have done faster or better or did wrong, throw a comment down there. It won't hurt my feelings. All right. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful night.